One of the biggest debates you'll see on the internet, especially when it comes to planting food plot blends, is brassicas. Should we plant brassicas or not plant brassicas? I have some people that'll absolutely hate them, other people absolutely love them. In my case, I use it as just a variety in almost every plant I have. I think the goal of any food plot should be variety. If you're limited to yourself to one type of clover, one type of bulb species, one type of grain, whatever it might be, you're limiting yourself from day one. Deer are just like children. You need to treat them as such. Year one, especially for you guys, I should say that buy your property year one. Throw as many different blends, species, plants, you name it, out there for the deer. Find out what they like to eat. It's no different than kids. And you're going like, okay, that kid likes ground venison. This one will only eat pork, whatever it might be. It's the same with deer. So year one, always be planting everything. So for instance, this food plot that I have right here, you can see, actually down here, there's one little turnip right here that they're starting to eat, and a bunch of bulbs, and they're actually starting to pull them out of the ground. I actually have one right up here that I can kind of show you. So here is a good example. They're taking this thing down. I mean, they're chewing the living snot out of it. That's why I like variety. Is right behind me here, that was actually a standing soybean plot that they've been pounding that. I mean, absolutely hammering it. Now that we're getting cold, now we're getting the snow, the deer have now started transitioning. They're starting to go hit my radishes, my turnips, brassicas, you name it. And also, another unique thing is, so actually my pond's right here, but we also have all our perennial species as well that can actually react to cold weather pretty well. So when we go over here, we start seeing, wow, we actually have activity here where deer are actually starting to dig as well. So you can see right below me here, these are all areas that they're starting to pull up. So here's a little bit of small burnet and even some plantain. So this blend right here is a blend that will actually be further improving this year through a company, but they're still going for those greens. So they're digging in this food plot, they're digging in that food plot, they're digging out everywhere. That's what we want, especially for people like me that love shed hunting. So keep that in mind when you guys are, figuring out your 2022 plans, or if you're having a consultant like myself on site, discuss variety. Discuss how you can implement different food plot blends, different varieties, different species. And another thing that I'll even point out is also talk to those people, or have on your plate, how are you screening your food plots? So you go over here, and these are actually, this is what called is Miscanthus. There's a couple dealers in the country, one being Maple River Farms, I believe, out of Michigan, and then also Real World sells it as well. But you can see this stuff is phenomenal. It's all a tuber. I use actually little bulb planters, but I mean, you get up here, and this stuff is way up there in there. So think about these things. Think about how you're screening your variety, where you're planting. Now is the time to plan. Don't be too late. Don't get to July and think, crap, I didn't think this through. Start planning today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you guys want to schedule a consult, we have openings available. We'd love to get on your property, help you guys show how I would lay out the food plots, how I lay out screening, even corridor options, everything. So have a great new year. Keep in touch, and we look forward to a great 2022 coming together with you guys all on YouTube, on Facebook, you name it. So any questions, message us, emails, call us, text us. We'd love to hear from you. So happy new year, and talk to you guys soon.